So originally I was going to film a video today and it was going to be super artsy and creative. And I was setting up my camera, get all these shots of all these different things that I was doing. And then I thought about how long it was going to take me to edit that video. And then I was like, why? Why am I spending all this time doing this? And I think especially in today's day and age with AI and content creation, I think it's more important just to have a conversation and just interact and show what I'm doing, but not overdo it, if that makes sense. So instead of taking the time to make sure I'm capturing the best angles and the cleanest shots and all of that stuff, I'm just gonna focus on getting stuff done. And I'm gonna record a little bit along the way, hopefully enough so that you know what I'm doing and see what I'm getting done, but more to encourage like this interaction between you and me. And speaking of things I need to get done, I think I need to trim up my hair. Look at this. I'm also not gonna worry about how big of a mess my workbench is right now. I've got so many projects going on at any given time and none of them are finished, and I can't seem to put away anything because I'm like, well, I need that out to continue working on the project, and then the projects get in way of other projects, and yeah. So you guys remember this room and how I said I was going to be cleaning it out, and I took a whole bunch of stuff out, and it still pretty much looks the same, even though I took like a whole truckload of garbage out of here, a lot of wood scraps and different things like that. But it's used, there's a little bit of storage of useful things, and there's the seats to my truck that I took out because that's a whole nother project, which I'll show you. We got a lot of cardboard that I got to get rid of. Insulation for our bus, this one. And so that's another project that I'm always working on. Scraps from the flooring that I redid inside the house, a couple of tools. So this is going to be a mini factory, a solar powered mini factory, in fact. Can't you see it? So maybe you're thinking, a mini factory for what? And let me show you. So these are my 3D printers, 2 of the 4 3D printers I have. There's my CO2 laser right there. And I make these little components for a miniatures game that I'm designing, another big project of mine. And so all of this stuff is going to move out there, and I'm going to basically create a little mini factory. So as you can see, there's a lot less stuff on this side than on this side. And as it turns out, with my new plan for creating my mini factory, if I can clean this side, then I can move some stuff there, and then that will give me space to move this stuff out, or time, I should say, to move this stuff out, and then build out the factory further. But for now, my goal is to move all of this somewhere. Some of this is going to be thrown away, so that helps. I don't think I'll be needing this anymore. I actually forgot I made this. It's supposed to be representation of the cell phone lighting up the face in darkness, and the fact that we're all consumed by these technologies, our attention is solely on that. Therefore, black void, nothingness, and then that. I actually made 2 of them. Here's the other one. It's more of a female face, and yeah. Anyway, these existed. I say existed because I'm getting rid of them. Look, we're making progress. Obviously, these are basically going to stay in here for now because they're part of the overall project. I still need to get that stuff out of the corner. And then it's going to just be some sweeping and cleaning, and then I've got to order some stuff to come and install in here, and I'll show you guys that in a future video. You may be wondering why the heck I've got this little mini water heater here. Well, first, it doesn't work. And second, would you believe me if I told you that I'm saving this for a future project? Nah. And then this little heater, I think it doesn't work right now, but I think I know how to fix it. So of course, I'm keeping it. Sorry, spiders, but you've yeed your last ha. I don't know how that even makes sense. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so the only thing left for me to do today is basically vacuum this side, and there's no sense in me videoing that because it's loud and boring. But in the meantime, I will be ordering some stuff, and I'll show you guys that when it arrives and when I actually bring it out here and start setting up my new solar mini factory. So hopefully you guys will be staying tuned for the future videos of this, and I'll be consistent with the content. So it takes two of us, or well, something like that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one.